Welcome to another episode of Smash JT, and whoo boy, do we have a doozy for you today. According to Vice, Microsoft contractors listen to Xbox owners in their homes. This is something that people were not aware of, did not know they signed up for, and expected complete privacy and anonymity to everything they do. This right here, actual contractors quoting to say that they were listening in to conversations with people while they were using their Xbox Ones. Where do we even begin with this very long article from Vice? I've read through it a couple of times, and I'm not going to just take this video and read through the article. I'll link it in the description below. But basically, what's transpiring here is a bunch of people work for Microsoft saying that they actually listened into conversations when people said Xbox on or hey Xbox, or talking directly to their Kinect on their Xbox One, supposedly to improve the functionality of it, which is kind of true according to them at least. They say it did improve as they were able to adjust what it was recognizing, and if the word Xbox sounded like Xbox depending on the dialect, and how people sounded when they said it, what they were doing, and a whole bunch of other factors factored into that. But that doesn't change the fact that this was recording voice conversations in homes, in addition to Skype calls, which is a whole other article they talk about that was being recorded from Microsoft using the Xbox One. Documents, screenshots, and audio obtained by Motherboard show that humans listen to Skype calls made using the app's translation function. This is insane stuff that not many people are really talking about right now. Now, yes, Microsoft does hide behind the fact that it was super private and they were just doing it to make sure that they were improving their services, but that's also something that a company could hide behind if they were trying to spy or listen to people to, I don't know, maybe put an advertisement on the front page of their console so that people would maybe want to purchase it if that's what they were talking about. I mean, we know that kind of stuff already happens with Amazon Alexa and the iPhone Siri. Clearly, that is a possibility with what they were doing with this Xbox functionality, which I will tell you from personal experience is absolutely atrocious. I've used my Xbox Kinect on my Xbox One sparingly, and it's right behind me. I've said Xbox on multiple times, and it doesn't turn on. The thing is terrible. You need to literally be sitting right in front of it to say it very clearly, very slowly, and 1 out of 3, 1 out of 4 times, it might feel like turning on. Maybe. That is the Xbox One Kinect. That is supposedly what these contractors who are getting paid, this article says, about $10 an hour to listen to pre-recorded stuff from Xbox Ones and random houses across the entire world to update the voice commands on the Xbox One. But this got me thinking, quick side note here, what happens if one of these messages just started recording after someone said the word Xbox and it just picked up everything after that, and there was like a murder in the house or something that clearly depicted something happening? Did the people listening to the message do anything about it? Could they do anything about it? I mean, that's a bunch of ethical questions that would come up if something crazy were to happen while it was recording something that people didn't know was being recorded. So that's in addition to a number of other things that you could think of when this is recording, when you don't think anybody is listening. On the other side, the CIA of the Microsoft listening in your conversations to say, are we just going to improve the functionality of this, or are we going to actually call the local authorities that something might have just happened in this house? Now, back when that first article broke regarding these Skype calls being recorded, this is August 7th, 2019, people immediately were freaking out. Straight away, some using commentators were concerned with the idea of Kinect listening to Xbox users waiting for commands such as Xbox on. Microsoft said in a statement at the time, Kinect for Xbox 360 was designed and built with strong privacy protections in place, and the new Kinect will continue this commitment. Former contractors said the voices they heard were often of children, and all their conversations and everything they were trying to buy, they had access to all of that. I don't know about you guys, but when I played my Xbox, I didn't really think this was really going through to another human listening on the other side in my house. someone I don't know could be listening in to my conversations. And this right here is proof that that was actually happening. And like I said earlier, with the Siri and the Amazon Alexa and Google and Facebook suspended their own use of contractors after swelling media coverage around the widespread practice of listening into conversations that people did not authorize. Amazon said it will let users opt out. Oh, how kind of them. In response to Motherboard's reporting, Microsoft updated its privacy documents to more explicitly say that humans may listen to obtained recordings. Why wouldn't that say that at the beginning? Why wouldn't they let people know about that right up front? How is this something that gets updated after the fact, that humans could be listening into your conversations in the privacy of your own home while playing on your Xbox One? That is a gigantic yikes. The company's privacy policy now reads, "Our processing of personal data for these purposes includes both automated and manual human methods of processing." So they are still listening to your conversations and basically straight up telling you that if you use a Kinect or any of these other services like Cortana, which was removed in July from the Xbox One, but you can still access that through your phone and stuff like that, that humans will be listening when you use those services. So just a heads up to everybody out there, Microsoft got caught red-handed with people listening in on conversations. Contractors who said that they were encouraged not to tell people that they worked for Microsoft because Microsoft did not want people to know that they were listening into conversations in your house. Take that for what it's worth, but here is the truth coming from actual contractors who worked at Microsoft who listened into conversations. Yikes! I am going to be a little bit more careful around my house when using these things because now I know people were listening in the entire time. Anyways, I'm going to leave the video right there, but I'd be very interested to hear what you guys have to say about the situation. If it's a big deal to you, if you don't care, if you don't think anything really big could come from this, or if this changes the game completely and how you approach gaming in the first place. And technology on the whole, actually, because this really expands past gaming with all the other listening in devices in a lot of connected homes out there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, you stay smashing.